It feels like we're always talking about Batman with you.
Yeah, it's okay with me.
Good problem to have, right?
It's a very good problem to have. Not
So,
complaining.
Batman Hush, obviously a big one.
Big one.
So, this specific story holds a lot of emotion for Batman. There's a lot of personal stakes in it. Can you talk about your take on Batman Hush?
Well, look, I think anytime you're dealing with the classic Batman villains, anytime you're dealing with a master manipulator, arch villain like Hush, and anytime you're dealing with Batman's childhood, friends from his childhood, getting a little bit more, just another piece of the puzzle, and obviously also that he falls in love in this story. There's just so many important Batman beats, like things that happen, that it's kind of become this modern classic, sort of this iconic moment in the Batman lexicon. So for me, it feels like a sort of a culmination of the work I've done in the last, this is like my 10th movie.
Wow, is it 10 by this point?
Yeah. Voicing Batman, and so I feel like I've earned sort of this juicy storyline for him where his back is really up against the wall and he has to dig really deep in order to not just figure out what's going on, but to stay alive and to keep his loved ones alive. I mean, everybody's in jeopardy here. So from my point of view, this is like the biggest, baddest Batman movie that's come out in a few years. And I'm just thrilled to be a part of it. I mean, Batman standalone movie, San Diego Comic-Con. I've dreamed of this for a long time.
And it's also interesting because there's such a psychological component with this story where Batman's villains are really at their worst, and it's almost his entire rogues gallery coming after him. Does the threat feel different as far as just the overall process? Like I'm sorry, let me rephrase the question. It's been a long day too. The psychology element with the story is so interesting because Batman's rogues are truly at their worst, and you have an amazing cast coming in to support those rogues. Can you talk about the process? Did you get to record with any of the other actors or actresses, or was it all standalone for your recording process?
Yeah, no, I didn't get to record with any of the other actors, but when they told me some of the names that were coming in, I was just thrilled, to get that many fantastic actors around, or to rallying around the project and rallying around the Batman name, so yeah, I was really thrilled. Quite a few of us are here today, which is great. Like, we get to hang out and talk about what our experience was like. But no, it just doesn't work like that. We don't get to record together, people's schedules and what have you, and it's just not really part of the process in these movies. So, when you're that affects how you record and your approach to it. And so, a lot of time you want to give not just good choices but good options that they can use when they start to bring in the other actors and they start to animate it and change the blocking and what have you in every scene. So it's you have to use, what I really like about this process is you have to use your imagination a lot, because I don't know what the end result of the film is. It hasn't been made when I go in and voice it, I don't know what the other performances would be like because they haven't recorded those either. So obviously for a Batman standalone movie like this, I'm in there for quite a few hours, and it's intense work, and obviously it matters very much to me that I get it right. It matters to the fans. So you just try to bring your A game and serve the character. That's what this is all about, and do the best job you can.
Well, congratulations on Batman number 10 for you. Hopefully many, many more to come.
Thanks very much.
So always a pleasure, sir. Thank you.